the episode number 7. That's it. We are already at 7 episodes on this series, and this is not the planned episode that I had, or the episode that I had planned for this number 7. But anyway, this is what I got, and I didn't have time to finish the project that I wanted to for episode number 7, so it will stay for episode number 8. As you can see, we are here at the outskirts of West Valley, and we are here why? Because I wanted to show you something that I've been working on during my streams for the last few weeks. You can see here that we are just getting outside of West Valley. We are going south, and on the south side along the river, you can see that you will see in a moment the project that we have been working during the streams. Here you can see that I detailed or I fulfilled all this area of the map between West Valley and Anchor Town, the town we are heading to. But before that town, we managed to have a little village and that is the main focus today for this episode. We are going to show you how this village ended up. This village existed because of the train station that I planted, I would say, there. This was a train station that was planned to do or to serve Anchor Town. And here you see, this is my first project. Let me see. Okay, so I don't want to follow you anymore. Okay. All right. So they can go. And we can stay here because this is my first project. Actually, it was my last one. That's the last thing I made for this area. But when we go from West Valley to Anchor Town, this is the first thing that we see when we reach before we reach Anchor Town, actually. So this is a service area. As you can see here, it has some custom boards announcing the service area. It has the exit only, because it doesn't allow people to go in from this side, and you can access this area from the south side, I would say. From this side here, the people can cross the road there if they need, and they can have a rest on this little service area, I would say. This has also on the other side the boards. I made I used some fence to separate this area from the train tracks, and I managed to use this to fulfill a little bit the space that I had here between the road and the rail tracks. This area was suggested by a viewer of the streams, OGS from Poland. He was the one that suggested to have like a rest area or a service area, and that's what we made here. I was going to make this a little bit bigger or with some more things in it, like some tables, some chairs, some like a coffee shop maybe. But then I thought, well, it's just a rest area. I will not do anything else because I don't think we need it. Meanwhile, I will be right back to keep on this journey, to keep on this little adventure that this episode will be. And just stay with the cinematics. I will be right back. So we are back, and from here we go down the road, we continue to the south way, always beside the railway tracks, and on this national road we will reach and we will see the first farm fields on the left and on the right as well. You see exactly by the river. And we will find this area just before we reach to the exit to Anchor Town. We will see this little town here that I will show you better further on this episode. And this little town is called Kleinstadt. That's it. This is a name suggested by a person, a viewer from the Instagram page, and there were two options I guess, and for those two options I just made a poll, and the one that earned the prize, or that got more votes, was Kleinstadt. So I used this one to update to name this little village. You can see that at the entrance you have this New Holland New Holland shop that sells this kind of machines like New Holland, Caterpillar, other types of machines, some tractors, etc. Then we reach at the entrance of Kleinstadt, still in the main road, still on the national road. Dear, can you please go away? This happens to me a lot. These people just... the cars look like this. It will happen now. Boom, it goes there. The person comes out of the car, and then he just rides along the road and it plops up later on. Well, I don't care. I will not take a look at that. Here on National Road you can see there are some indication boards. You can go to the left side and you get inside Kleinstadt. Here when we get inside Kleinstadt you have this crossing for the train tracks, the place where the road meets the train tracks, and here we have a train coming, I don't know from where, from the other side. Okay, and here he comes. This is a very, very nice, I love this kind of thing. It just does a very strange movement here in the middle, don't know why, but taking in consideration only the fact that we have the road that crosses the railway tracks and the cars that needs to wait, this is very, very nice, very nice. Then we get inside, and then we have also here the first houses and the first company here on my left side. This is a company that I used to hide the trash service inside, so the trucks for the trash come in and out, or just plop here in the front of this warehouse. And then on this, beside that, I have here an apartments building that I detailed all the balconies so that I could have a little bit more detail in this area that has a little parking area, and the back for the cars for the people that live there, I would say. It has a small park for children right next to it, and it has a little park that I could believe it was like an old park, a very old park that got renewed when this apartments were built. Right beside this park you can see that there is a pump gas station, abandoned gas station. This gas station was probably the first one in the surroundings. and then he was just forced to leave the center of the village so that he could pop up on a more suitable area for a pump, for a gas station. Actually, usually the gas station don't stay anymore inside the villages for security reasons, of course, but anyway, this is how I could imagine it was done. Here on the right side we have some housing, we have some garages there on the back of these houses, and then if we come up on this left side we have some more housing on the right and on the left. On the right being more like a farm housing, I would say. You have like one or two, the second one with some cows as well, but I will show you right after the cinematics. I just wanted to show you this a little bit more in detail and then some cinematics afterwards. Here we have some new villas, new houses, like new construction. I would say that these allotments were built very recently in time. And then we have this kind of thing that I really enjoy. This is a company that we built right beside some more farm fields over there. And here you can see you have the SvenBerlin in the center of the image. This is a SvenBerlin asset that works by himself. I didn't do anything, I just plopped it in place and managed to have everything surrounding so that he doesn't hit anything, and it looks very real. And then we have here this New Holland machine that I just slowed it down for the cinematics. Usually it goes a little bit faster than this. It doesn't move. It was animated with PO, with procedural objects, but it is somehow very nice to have if you have it on your in any farm field, I would say. So guys, without any more delays, let me just take you for some more cinematics. I will be right back. And we are back, guys, for the third and last part of this video. That's it. We are here to show you the central part of this town, this little village. To this right side, when you get inside the Kleinstadt, when you go to the right side, you enter the main avenue on this little village. You have here on the right side a police station, a very small police station, like a village, the ones we can find in the villages, with a small parking. And there are some houses, heavy detailed, with some props. Here you can see some dogs and the dog's house, and that's it. From here until the end of this road, the only thing you can see is basically some other villages, some other villas, some other houses with different backyards. I just tried to decorate as different as possible from the neighbor one, so that we could actually have the feeling to have that we really have different houses, and this is not all the same. Here, for example, you can see some bikes, some clothes hanging out, hanging in the rope, so drying. And this one here has a grill, has a table, some chairs to pick up some sun, I would say. Here you can see this is the back of the post office. There are some vans and a little truck there inside as well. This is the post office that I created myself. I just planted some details here at the entrance, like this postal I don't know how to say it, but this thing with the postals on the left and on the right from the door. Then I also made this Volea sign on the top of the door. And yeah, this is basically the post office here. You have you have a pharmacy there. I also detailed this little entrance here with these gates. There are gates from Comrade Intense. And here you see me arriving at the train station, decorated a little bit with some gardens. I also used this kind of heavy detailed for I don't know, to give a more realism sense to the persons that watch this video, or to the persons that watch the streams as well, because this was built in the streams. Here you see it is the train station. It is Kleinstadt train station. These signs were made by Zeno City Skylines. This is a user from Instagram that came to me saying that hey Pedro, I have something for you to use on your little village there, just check it out, just see if you like it. And honestly, I love it. Thank you very much, Zeno. I don't know if you're watching this video, but I hope so. And I hope that everyone can go there to the Instagram he has and give him a shout out, because he really deserves. He also does some assets, and there are some assets from him on the workshop, so give him a shout out and just give him some support. The man deserves that support. This is a train station, as I told you before. It has a bus stop right in front. Usually there are a lot of people here waiting. Oh, I didn't make the game. I thought the game was on actually. Okay, so I just I just made the game proceed with this curse, with this natural curse, with this natural way of doing things. Here you can see it is Pizzeria Mancini. This is just something that I used to fulfill this area. I didn't know what to do exactly, but I think this turned out really nice. There is like this building that I PO'd, and there is also some details here and there that you can see on this sidewalk cafe as well. I really think it turned out really nice. And then at the end of this avenue we have a little bit more of garden there, and the start of big farm, I would say, with a barn in here, some silos, and the farm for these gentlemen until the end, right along the train tracks. On the other side, only little houses with some specific gardens. These houses, I would like to say that I give to every follower I get on the streams on Twitch. So if you are a follower on Twitch, just come to me. I will for sure give your name to one of these houses. And here you can see different backyards all over. I try to do different things. There is also here a little farm on the upper side, behind this small one-way road. And yeah, this is just this is it basically. This is the town, the small village of Kleinstadt. I used here some buildings from Alex Sin Cities, some other buildings from many other known guys that do assets for the workshop. I used also a lot of the fences from Comrade Intense that I really suggest you to watch, because to watch and to use, because they are fantastic. As you can see here, you have 3 types, and they are definitely something really nice. So this is it, guys. I have nothing else to show you, just backyards and some roads and some houses and some forest just behind. And this is it. I hope you have enjoyed. I hope you liked this episode. This is a different episode. I will show you another episode with a project on for the next episode. And this is it. I hope you like it. Don't forget to leave your like, don't forget to subscribe, share with your friends, comment, do whatever you want, just do something, and I will see you on the next video. Until then, stay safe, take care, bye bye.